Welcome to Creating an Eye-Catching Resume Design by the MSUM Career Development Center. This video will walk through 3 tips for creating an eye-catching resume design. Incorporate levels, grab attention with color, fonts, and bullet points, and keep the rest simple. When they have completed eye tracking studies, the average resume gets only 7.4 seconds of attention. Recruiters are trying to get a quick overview of your past experiences. They skim down the left side or the middle and spend about 1 second each on your name, current position and company, current position dates, previous position and company, previous position dates, and education. A good resume will use formatting to make this information easy to find quickly. This is tip 1, incorporate levels. To create levels, make your name, headings, and job titles clear. This guides the reader down the resume, highlighting the most important information. So how can you make those parts stand out? Place your name and headings on the left side of the page or center them in the middle. You can also use font size, bolding, capital letters, shading, and borders to draw attention to your name, headings, and job titles. Let's unpack these ideas one at a time. In terms of font size, your main body text font should be between size 10 and 12 point. Your headings should be 2 point sizes larger than your main body text. Your name should be 2 to 4 point sizes larger than your headings. Doing this helps make your name the most obvious, then your headings, and then the rest of your content. This helps the reader quickly find the information they're looking for on your resume. As an example, if your main body text was 12-point font, your headings should be 14-point font, and your name should be between 16 and 18-point font. Bolding can also help draw attention to parts of your resume and make them more likely to stand out. Here, they bolded their name, headings, job titles, major, and minor to help those key pieces pop out to the reader. Capital letters can have a similar effect. Make sure to check your spelling on your headings, as spell check often won't check words written in capital letters. Shading and borders are another way to draw attention and create levels within your resume. Shading is the background color behind the contact information and the word skills in this example. Borders can be used to add lines underneath a heading, above a heading, or even to create a box around a heading. Check out these resources for step-by-step instructions for adding shading or borders to your resume. If adding shading or borders yourself seems challenging, check out our free resume templates. Visit mnstate.edu/career and click on the MSUM Career Development Handbook. Or just use a resume design that relies on font size, bolding, and color to make headings stand out, such as in this example. Tip 2, grab attention with color, fonts, and bullet points. As you saw in these examples, color can be added through adding shading, borders, or colored text. Color is optional, but can go a long way to make your resume stand out in a pile. If you choose to add color, choose the color strategically. Color psychology suggests that colors influence what we think and feel. As a result, certain colors may fit better with certain industries. For example, red is associated with boldness and urgency. This could be great for a sales position, but would likely not be the best fit for a social worker or counselor. Here are some industries commonly associated with various colors. If you're applying for graduate school or to a very traditional organization, stick to black, gray, beige, or dark navy. Remember, these are guidelines and not strict rules, so you get to make the final decision. The font you choose can also help catch the eye of the reader. Using a font other than Times New Roman can help add personality to your document. Times New Roman is best used for CVs or when applying to very traditional organizations. At the same time, don't use a font that's too unique, as applicant tracking systems cannot read every font. The fonts listed here have been tested and shown to make it through the leading ATS systems. Use bullet points to draw attention to your accomplishments and duties. Stick to conventional shapes, such as circles, squares, and triangles. Avoid busy shapes or shapes that are too simple to attract the eye. Tip 3. Keep the rest simple. Bad or busy formatting can distract the eye from the most important parts of your resume. Typically, resumes will be 1 to 2 pages. Incorporating white space can also help your resume feel clean and polished. Bullet points should be indented 1/4 of an inch. This helps the job title stand out to the reader while they're skimming down your document, instead of them becoming lost next to the bullets. Another way to add white space is to have a space before each heading and a space between each experience. White space can also be added by keeping margins at least 1/2 inch and the same size on all 4 sides. Finally, keep your resume simple and polished by having consistent formatting. Include information in the same order. For example, if you list your job titles first, then the organization, city, state, and dates, always do it in that order. Use bolding and capitalization consistently. Format your dates the same way. If you abbreviate them, always abbreviate them. Also use punctuation marks such as vertical lines, commas, periods, or hyphens consistently throughout your document. Make sure your hyphens are the same length and that you're consistent in how you use or don't use spaces around hyphens. This helps show attention to detail. In summary, you can create an eye-catching resume by 1. Incorporating levels. Do this by formatting to make your name, headings, and job titles more noticeable. 2. Grabbing attention with industry-appropriate color, ATS-friendly fonts, and bullet points in conventional shapes. And 3. Keeping the rest simple by having a length of 1 to 2 pages and incorporating white space before bullets, between headings, and around margins. Also use consistent formatting by including information in the same order, formatting dates the same way, and using punctuation consistently. Ready to give it a try? Use this checklist to help you format your own resume. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our other videos.